Hello there, everybody, this is General Snivy, and welcome back to more of the Persona 5 Royal playthrough. As you can see, I finally have my proper setup again. My TV has been successfully fixed, and it is working perfectly now, so that is fantastic. No more dimmed left half, and no more super bright on the right. Everything is perfectly lit all around, which is fan-frickin-tastic. So anyway, in the last session, Morgana stormed off, and he just felt like he just didn't have a place to belong. Also, hello, Taz, welcome. Yeah, I am wearing a long sleeve shirt today. I had to take out the trash earlier, and it was like 30 degrees outside. 30 degrees Fahrenheit, to be exact, but even so, just saying. Anyway, as I was saying, in the last session, Morgana stormed off, and we managed to find him, but he was reluctant to join with us once more, at least at first. When he really found out that he truly is quote-unquote useless, even though he really isn't, just saying, he eventually admitted that he really does want to stay with us. He just felt like he didn't have a reason to stay with us in the first place, but eventually he caved in, joined back up with us, and everything is right with the world, and now we're in what is considered to be the worst palace in the entire game. Alongside that, we also got ourselves a new party member, Haru, whom, in the last session, she went by Beauty Thief for a little while. She was pretty suspicious looking at first, considering she wore a black mask and all, but
of course.
One thing I will say is she definitely doesn't look like the type of person who would harm a fly unless she absolutely must. I'm just saying, she's just not that kind of person. So anyway, in today's session, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be hopefully finishing up this frickin' palace today. We managed to complete basically the first half of the quote-unquote worst part of the entire palace except for the boss fight, the airlock puzzle, which honestly is not that hard. And I will say this as well, same thing here. The airlock puzzle for this particular room does look kind of daunting, but as I've mentioned in the previous session, just keep going throughout each of these airlocks, and just keep going until you hit a roadblock. And once you find a roadblock, hit a switch, and you should be able to progress forward. It's fine. Hold on a second, guys. Once we pass through this airlock, the treasure will be right there in front of us. Sweet, but this one ain't working. I guess we'll just have to find another switch, huh?
You're right.
That could very well be the only way. Let's do what we can. So, yeah. There we go. Anyway, if you wanted to really know what was going on with my TV, I've mentioned this a few times in some of my more recent streams, and this is what was going on with the TV was, on the left-hand side, it was dim, while on the right-hand side, it was perfectly lit. So, the repairman, the technician who stopped by... Well, this is interesting. I'll get back into my story in a second. Oh, the path we came from has been closed off? Apparently I can't read today. The airlocks seem to have changed. Let's proceed with caution. True that. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Just this past Monday, or more or less yesterday, when the stream is being done... Oh, hi, how you doing? So, back to what I was saying. The technician stopped by, took a look at the TV. I explained what was going on with it, what was wrong, and everything in between. I had a theory, and that theory was I felt as though some of the LED lights on the back of the panel were going out. And funny enough, my theory was basically spot on. So, that's what the technician confirmed. Some of the LED lights, or just one set of LED lights, were going out. And my TV is kind of interesting when it comes to the LED technology used within it. It's a Samsung Edge-lit TV. So what that means is that on the bottom of the television itself, behind the display, there are LED lights. There's a set on the left and a set on the right. The left ones were going out, while the right was perfectly fine. So what ended up happening was I ended up getting a screen replacement. And after that, everything was fixed and right with the world. Again, very simple fix. And I'm definitely glad that I didn't have to pay for it, thanks to Samsung being nice to me and giving me a one-time accommodation for it. So let's see what to get rid of. I think I'll get rid of Windamp. So, yeah, I was not charged for the repair, which is fantastic. I think I was supposed to do something in that room. Whoops. Well, whatever. No big deal. We can just go back. Okay, we're supposed to hit this switch. This opens up the way forward. Looks like the airlock near the goal's been activated. Nice going, Joker. Thanks. I will say this, when it comes to like TV repairs and things of that nature, it can get really damn expensive just to simply repair the TV or just any sort of electronics like this for the matter. So it might be more cost effective to just get a brand new TV, but due to my budget constraints and everything, I could not afford to get a brand new TV. So I kind of banked on getting a free repair, which thankfully I was able to achieve. So that was great. Ooh, we're finally reaching the end. That shit was easy. Skull, all you did was follow Joker. But Skull is right in this aspect. It was easy. It honestly was. I seriously wonder what the airlock puzzle was like in the original Persona 5. I mean, I can always emulate it if I have to, but not gonna do that. There are the parts we saw in the factory area. So, this is where they're being used. But what are they? It's hard to tell just from looking.
Come on, man.
Dude, let's leave the factory tour for later. We gotta focus on the treasure right now.
Oh.
Huh, it's rare to hear Skull say something sensible. True that. Not only this, but the treasure's actually very close. How close exactly? Well, it's literally within the next room. Okay, let's keep moving. There we go. More treasure means more money in the bank. And here we are. Here's the treasure.
Yes, we found it! This is it!
But we haven't found any information about the mental collapses. That bothers me.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Maybe he's hiding it. We got this far. Wouldn't it be better to just squeeze the truth out of the guy?
After we changed his heart.
That plan is fine by me.
Also, yeah, reading your comment, yeah. When it comes to my favorite season, winter is definitely my favorite, just because I prefer the cold over the heat any day of the week. So in other words, Maine is kind of like the extreme kind of Florida, but then again, people in Canada would probably be laughing at me and being like, dude, please, have you actually been up here in Canada? It's even worse. Just an FYI. But yeah, I'm definitely more a fan of the fashion style for winter clothing, if anything. True that.
Let's send out the calling card and take his treasure then. You can decide
Okay. Well, now that we found the treasure, now it's time to make our leave. And then get ready to steal it. Hopefully within the next couple of in-game days. Or maybe even the next one. Even so. Just saying.
I should write something.
Alright. So at this point, we're pretty much done here. All the will seats have been collected, all the treasure's been snagged. We're good to go.
What do you want to do?
Let's return to the real world. Man, it feels good to get that kind of infiltration log. All done in one fell swoop.
Yes.
We finally secured our route to the treasure. All we need to do now is send the calling card. So the real battle begins once we actually send it. It's a bit nerve-wracking to think about. Let's prepare well to make sure we don't mess up now. She's actually very serious. If this is your first playthrough, I would recommend spending a few in-game days in Mementos grinding levels. Especially on Haru. Just an FYI. Because if you go into this next fight completely unprepared, your ass is all but grass. And you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when we get there. Well, a lot has happened along the way, but we're finally here, performing for you. And if you know the words, you can join in too. Put your hands together if you want to clap as we take you through this monkey rap. Okay, I'll stop now. Did something happen? You know the whole kerfuffle between you and Mona? Do you really gotta bring that up again? It's all good. It was because of your fight that we met Haru after all. Thank you. I wouldn't be able to do this without your help. Now is not the time to thank us. The finishing touch still remains. The calling card, right? What do I need to do? Banjo will decide when we send it. Once he does that, we'll meet up and discuss the details. I'll prepare myself for that. I'll leave it to your capable hands, Kazooie-kun.
This is Haru's first mission, and we're going after her father. Give word when you're ready.
Will do.
Hey!
Alright.
What?
Now, of course, before we do anything else, we're gonna get ourselves a nice massage, so that way we can actually go out into the night like we're frickin' Batman. Just saying. Alright, guess we're hanging out with Sojiro tonight. I'll take it. What should I do with that man? Ugh, my head hurts. Sojiro seems concerned about Futaba's uncle. If it's okay for me to stick my nose into Futaba's problem. So, when it comes to getting Sojiro's next Confidant rank up to rank 7, I'm not 100% sure what the kindness requirement is, but I do know around this point, you do need to have nearly maxed out kindness. If not, you have to have maxed out kindness. Which, that is very difficult around this point in the game, but even so, like I've mentioned numerous times, don't worry about Confidants too much during your first playthrough. Just focus on trying to raise your social stats, and if you can work on a few Confidants, that's perfectly fine. Just focus on raising your social stats for your New Game Plus run. Once you have everything up to level 4 at the very least, you should be good to go. And raising kindness any further is purely a bonus. So, just figure I throw that out there. You look like you have something to say. Well, let's hang out.
Alright then.
Well, I guess there's no point in worrying. Help me clean up. Futaba, what's wrong? It's not like you to come here this late. Look, Sojiro! Uncle's bank info, transaction history, credit details, I got tons of dirt on him. How'd you get your hands on this stuff? Hacking, of course. Uncle's in loads of debt. He'll never win a suit against us now if we have all this data. This is a criminal offense, you idiot! There's no way we'd be able to use this stuff in court! But...
Jeez.
I've known all along how badly in debt he is. He's not gonna try and take custody back, so don't go doing stupid crap like this, okay? But Sojiro, I only did it because of all that stuff he said to you. About that, I've been thinking, when push came to shove, I wasn't there to help you. So, you know, maybe there's somewhere better for you out there. Somewhere better? Am I not supposed to be here? Am I just in the way? No, that's not it. You don't want me either, Sojiro? That's not what I meant. I just think it might be better for your own sake. Fine! I still have Banjo and Mona and all the others! You can just stay here and play with your stupid coffee beans. She's like you guys way more than she likes you guys way more than she likes me. Makes sense though. You're the ones who saved her after all. Where did I go wrong? I really did try to take care of Futaba. Look where that got me though. I told myself she was the reason I kept making Wakaba's curry here. But deep down, I think that it was just an excuse to stay distant. At the end of the day, the coffee and the curry people love so much are both just excuses. That's not true at all. But I mean, I spent more time in this cafe than I ever did trying to talk to Futaba. I'm gonna go out for a smoke, try to cool off a bit. Sorry to lay this on you, but can you go after Futaba for me? Sure thing, Sojiro. I should head upstairs. Banjo, are you alright? Yeah, I'm okay. Not. You know, Mom used to talk about Sojiro tons when I was little. How good he was at making curry, how interesting he was to talk to. I remember everything. I even remember how she smiled when she talked about him. Mom really liked Sojiro. I said some mean stuff tonight. It's not his fault Mom's incident happened. It's not his fault that I shut myself away from the world. And because of me, Sojiro lost a crap ton of money. I just thought I'd be able to stay here with him if my hacking worked. You should tell him that. Yeah, you're right. Futaba, can I come in? Sojiro, Look, I'm sorry about what I said just now. And well, if it's okay with you, I want you to stay here forever. Forever? I know it might be more fun living with people your age like Banjo, but I'll do my damnedest to see things from your perspective. So, will you stay with me? Was that supposed to be some kind of proposal? Hey! Quit your laughing. You're as exhausting as ever. Hey, Sojiro? I know I've caused you a lot of trouble, but I really do want to be here. So, let's keep living together. Futaba. Sorry for not saying that sooner. Oh, and thanks for taking in someone as horrible as me. Are you sure I'm good enough? I wouldn't want anyone else. No hesitation. Don't come complain to me if you regret it. Ugh. Actually, I'm not gonna let you regret it. If you ever need help, just tell me. I might not be graceful, but I'll be there to protect you. As you can stay with me for as long as you'd like. Forever if you want. I will. Forever. I can't wait to keep Soda, sort of living with you too, Banjo. Ah! It's almost time for the live stream. The director's gonna be on this week. I'm out of here. Bye! I was such a fool. My whole life, I've taken the easy way out to avoid these kinds of conflicts. I didn't stand up for Wakaba when I knew something was off, and I didn't stand up for you either. Instead, I went on and on about how I can't fight back against the laws of our society. How you should just accept the hands you're dealt in life. But those were mere excuses I made to keep myself in line. They gave me the easy way out I wanted so badly. Maybe instead of all that coffee crap, I should have been teaching you not to make the same mistakes I did. There I go, ranting again. But I feel like I managed to put a lot behind me today.
Thanks.
Thanks for making me realize what's really important in life. You're welcome, Sojiro. Anytime, my friend. Anytime. Also, let me fix my camera real quick. Again, the power of the sun is OP as crap. Please nerf. In fact, let me try something else. Okay, I think that might have fixed it a little. Well, not really, but what else? Okay, let me try something else instead. Turn off auto exposure, bring this down. There we go. Better. Alright, we're gonna go with this for now and see how things play out. Anyway, Sojiro's Confidant is up to rank 7.
I'm going home.
Alright, I better head home too. Don't stay up too late, okay? I don't want you oversleeping. Oh, believe me, I already know, because a freaking cat is gonna maul my face off if I don't go to bed soon. But anyway, interacting with Sojiro and doing all this does raise your kindness a bit, so that's pretty good. Hey, you good to talk? I talked to Futaba again after that. Don't know how it took me so long when you've been so close, but I finally had an honest conversation with her. How do I say this? It feels like we're a real family now, not just pretending to be one. And that's only because you helped us connect, so thanks for that. I'm truly glad. Yeah, damn it, listen to me. Even I'm getting embarrassed. What am I doing? Calling some guy up and rambling about my feelings. But I guess you're not exactly an ordinary guy yourself. Alright, I'm hanging up while I've still got some dignity. See you tomorrow. See you later. Alright. What do we got on the table today? Let's grab a bite after school. I do have some Big Bang Burger coupons, but we probably shouldn't go there anymore, huh? No. I hear you'll have a psychotic breakdown if you eat there. I mean, haven't all of Okumura's enemies died in strange ways? Maybe he feeds them poisoned burgers. What a monster! You know, I voted for Okumura on the fan site. The Phantom Thieves have a duty to punish bad people. I hope they take care of him soon. You never know.
Hey,
There are 21 days left. Are you going to send a calling card? Let me think about it. Oh, looks like Maruki wants to chat with us. We secured a route to the treasure. Are we going to send a calling card? Should we all do it together? Let's not do that just yet. Sorry to text you out of the blue. There's something I really appreciate your insight on. I'd like to speak to you in person about the specifics. Do you have some free time? So, around this point in time, if you progressed Maruki's Confidant up to rank 5 and you're able to level it up, this is where you can continue the progression. So, okay. Let's go ahead and talk to him. Thank you. You really are dependable. The thing is, this might get a bit complicated. And I'd rather not force you to walk home late, so maybe we should just talk at LeBlanc. I'll be heading there now. Thank you so much. I really should have gotten the special reading. Whoops. Sorry for coming over out of the blue. You might have been a real knack for coffee, Kazooie-kun. This is fantastic. We got curry, too. I'd love to try some, but I think I'd better restrain myself for now.
You see...
It's about the research we've been discussing. I'm actually putting it all together in a paper. It's been really progressing lately, thanks in no small part to you, but I feel like I've hit another wall. So I'm sorry to bother you again, but I'd appreciate if you help me through this again. It's a deal.
Thank you.
Thank you. I really do rely on you, Kazooie-kun. I'm deepening our understanding of the heart. I want to find a means of helping those who have been hurt by traumas. I already told you that was the point of all my research, right? It's thanks to you that my project has come this far. But because of all that progress, I've realized a problem. One that may not have any solution. What is it? Even if my research makes great strides, even if we do find some miraculous way to heal psychological wounds, with the way things are now, I can only save the people directly within my reach. You need more than that? True, I guess. It's better than not being able to save anyone, but I can't just be satisfied with that. I mean, there are so many people out there suffering so badly, they can't even speak up and let that pain out. This is painful. This is a painful, cruel, bitter world, and there's only so much one individual can do to fight against that. I've said it before, working as a counselor only makes that more painfully obvious. I think our current way of doing things just isn't enough.
You know,
Deep down, I don't think it's enough that I can just help people around me. A few people out of billions. I want to help more people overcome their suffering. Pain can strike the heart in infinitely diverse ways. In turn, we have infinite methods by which we try to treat it. And like I said earlier, there are people who need help desperately, but can't ask for it. They can't even share their pain. Even if we had a full understanding of the human heart and an effective treatment to soothe it, I don't think that would be enough to finally beat trauma, and I guess that's what I ultimately realized. So, give up. Yeah, that'd probably be easier. Unfortunately, I've never been great at giving up when I should. If we could peer into the heart of every person alive, diagnose, understand, and then remove the root cause of their pain, it sounds like something out of a dream. How so? Please explain. Let me put it this way. Counseling takes time because you have to really listen to each individual person, right? I just think it's better if we have some way to really understand everyone's cognition more quickly and accurately. Everyone's cognition. More importantly, what is this Mementos? It's about time you started explaining. Mementos is everyone's palace. Think of it as the collective unconscious. No, never mind, you wouldn't understand that. Then again, that'd be impossible. Maybe truly understanding all people's hearts is beyond human capability. Kazooie-kun, did I say something wrong? What if they're connected? Where's this coming from? Sure, they can connect, but... Oh, no, wait.
Oh.
You're right! My god, you're right! That's it, Kazooie-kun! I just referenced Kingdom Hearts, by the way. I didn't think that would work. The collective unconscious. If people's hearts are connected in the unconscious, their senses are shared subconsciously. Ah, it's so simple. Why didn't I realize it before? Yes, that's right. And if I can combine this with the theory I'm verifying, I can tie it all back to cognitive science too. Where's this coming from? Sorry, but I think you just helped me make a major breakthrough. I think this means something big for my cognitive science research. I need to hurry and get this down in my paper. I knew it'd be worth bringing it to you. Whatever. Thank you, Kazooie-kun. I swear, I'll repay you for this. Well, it's good to see that his research is coming along quite nicely. And now he has a brand new breakthrough. Interesting.
Alright then.
Well, I need to get going. See you. Later, Marky. It was nice chatting with you. Hope we can do it again soon. Oh, Kazooie-kun? Sorry for rushing out. Phew. So suddenly. Earlier. What's going on? Sorry. I ended up running to the station on sheer adrenaline. Didn't realize I was this out of shape, though. Anyhow, you helped me come to a major realization. The answer was right in front of me, and I couldn't see it. All I need to do now is to focus on my paper. After all your help, I'm going to finish it for your sake, too. Seriously, thank you. Bye. Alright. Looks like I need to readjust my camera again. Probably should have brought down the exposure down a bit further. Whoops. Well, whatever. It's not that big of a deal, I guess. So again, apologies for the darkness, but still, it is what it is. Okay, that's better. Please excuse me for messaging you so late in the evening. I truly apologize for what has happened in this case. So formal. She seems to be a particularly conscious person. It kind of feels like that formality is putting some distance between us, though. We're teammates, Haru. But I'm the newest member. I need to act respectfully. We don't really pay mind to those kinds of things. Furthermore, you're already one of us. Thank you, Mako-chan. Do you mean me? Sorry, I think my fingers typed that subconsciously. I'm just so glad to have found a friend my age. Not a problem. The personal touch is actually refreshing. Great. I hope you get to be the bestest of friends, Mako-chan. Sorry about that. I sort of got carried away.
Hey!
Alright. Well, that was definitely fun. I have a lot to report about Akiyama-kun. You might get a little spooked when you hear it. It's gonna be long. Wanna meet up? Well, let me think about it first and see if we're gonna be doing that or if we're gonna be hanging out with someone else. I'm counting on you, you know. You're well informed, so you must have something for me. Come to the bar if you have any info. So in other words, it looks like looks like we're hanging out with EY tonight. We haven't been able to do that in quite some time. And it looks like there's no level up from him this time. That really, really sucks. Okay, so here's what I'll do here. First, we're gonna head towards the convenience store, but we're not actually gonna go inside. I'm gonna see if I can buy a quote-unquote calling card. Maybe? Aha! Here it is. Calling postcard. Again, you can only get these when the Phantom Thieves' popularity is at its all-time high, which is roughly 60 to 80%. And it's only around this point in the game when you can actually do this. Any other point, and it's too late. So, that's just an FYI. Okay, okay. There are some other things I want to pick up as well around here. As far as what they are, I definitely want to see if I can buy some additional plants. I mean, like bionutrients and things like that. I feel like I can buy some really good stuff now. Although I probably could have done this long ago, which I really should have, but not that big of a deal. So first off, let's buy some imported protein. Buy ourselves a dart set, which, yeah, that's very expensive, but buying it is well worth it. If you already have one, though, there's really no need to buy another one. But the reason why I did it was just because I felt like it. Let's see. Alright, I think we're good when it comes to that. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do now. First off, what we got over here? Doesn't look like much of anything. Wow, that's kind of unfortunate. Alright, let's go ahead and send this to EY. There we go. Got a little bit closer with him. Again, not much when it comes to being able to level up Confidants, but it's something, and something is always better than nothing, I always say. Let's go ahead and get our fortunes read. And as far as what we're going to be doing, we're going to do an affinity reading. As far as getting any other readings is concerned, since it looks like EY is not going to level up, there's really no need to get any additional special bond readings or anything like that right now. But even so.
What do you think?
Okay. Let's head to the airsoft shop now. By the way, there is one more thing I haven't really shown off yet. Then again, I think I've already failed to show this off, so whoops. But around the summertime is when you can buy yourself a special lottery ticket for 10,000 yen. Buying it will automatically award you 30,000 yen when the drawing occurs, or just after, so yeah, figured I'd throw that out there. Since I'm already good on cash for practically ever, I did not feel like, I didn't feel the need to buy myself a new lottery ticket.
Alright, which one?
Alright, let me see if I can...
Let me tell you, you put a mega power receiver on a grenade launcher, once the dust clears, there'd be nothing left of them. That's what you're choosing? Good.
Okay, it looks like, Haru, Okay.
Come again.
For some reason, I thought I already had Haru's best weapon. In fact, I think I already do, just, for whatever reason, I just did not equip it, or upgrade it during my prior playthrough, but what can I say? Mistakes were made. At least I can correct them now.
What's up?
Let's work. I gotta find somewhere that ain't so popular. This area's marked. Well, just do some work around the shop then. Okay. So in other words, we can't increase his confidant just yet, but we can still invite him to the park, so let's do it. Yoshinakara Park, huh? Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not bad. Come with me to check it out. I feel as though some of these are required in order to progress their quest line. Not bad. It's easy to get here and there's a lot of open space. Yeah, this'll do. Thanks for telling me about it. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Well, see. I want to give a student who's preparing for the high school entrance exams a chance to relax. Either way, thanks for today.
Look,
I'll continue being flexible with our deal. Make sure you keep being useful for me, alright? Man, there's so much nature here. It must be really peaceful during the day. But it's places like this where you're most likely to run into trouble. So, just be careful. I remember him laying with something like this. I think it was a duck, though. Anyway, you want to hold on to it for future purposes and all. So, we got ourselves a little swan boat as a little souvenir. It looks like we can raise his confidant points a little bit more. Considering him, we need to find something that may be useful for him. Let's see, I think a silver bangle would work perfectly, so let's do it. Dude, seriously? What are you thinking? You got some real guts to be giving me this. You know what? I'm happy to take it. Thanks. Nice. I was able to touch EY's heart. And our bond will increase soon the next time we interact with him, so great. Finally, we'll get him up to rank 5. Soon. Maybe. TM. The vice principal seems pretty on edge these days. Someone in my class got her recommendation canceled by the vice principal. The vice principal's been running his mouth lately. It's annoying. They're gonna give us hell if we don't win next time. Another tournament's coming up. We have no chance of winning, though. Well, that doesn't sound good, and it sounds like it's foreshadowing something in the very, very near future. So, the play of this chess playwright wrote, what do you think the Phantom Thieves are going to do about Okumura? It is an important work in the history of literature for being the first to use the word robot. Duh! Make him have a change of heart. Those corrupt corporations should just go bankrupt. Hey! You're in class right now. Quit talking about Okumura and the Phantom Thieves. Jeez. Kazooie-kun, you were listening at least, right?
Answer this question.
Robots come from a word in the... I don't even know how to say this, so... Shez? But where in Europe is the Czech Republic located? I think it is Czech. Huh. Whatever. It's weird.
This is it.
The answer is Central Europe. That's right. The Czech Republic is in the center of Europe. The word robot comes from the Czech word robota. Robota actually means slave labor. Very interesting, and also very foretelling of Okumura's palace as a whole, which is kind of hilarious and sad. Existing only for slave labor, even from the origin of their name, robots are pitiful. Well, you can argue we're not too different ourselves, having to keep working in order to live. Kawakami seemed tired. But anyhow, if Okumura doesn't see others as people, we need to change his heart. It's true, though. We really do.
Hey.
Only 20 days left.
Hey.
What do we got today? Looks like Marky wants to hang out again. And it looks like our infiltration route is secure, but we're not going to be going just yet. Alright, so this time I'm definitely going to get myself a special bond reading, so I don't have to play guessing work on Maruki's next part of the quest line. Just saying.
What shall we do?
Alright, special bond reading. Gimme.
Here we go.
Okay. Again, apologies for the white bars, the white fuzziness. You know, the sun. It just loves being overpowered. Good enough for now. It is dark, but again, I'll continue to play around with this for as long as possible.
What do you think?
Hey, let's hang out with Dr. Markey. Thank you so much for the other day. I feel like our discussion really will help me make some strides in our research. Do you think I can get your help today as well? Yes, we can, so let's do it. Thank you. I'm looking forward to it. See you at the nurse's office. Well, let's get started. For today's topic, let's see. I'd like to hear your opinion on these Phantom Thieves of Hearts. How so? The one who steals the desires of criminals and reportedly forces them to confess. Maybe it's a little hard to believe, but I guess I've taken an academic interest in them. You really are dedicated. I don't know about that. It's just a gut feeling I have. But I get the feeling the Phantom Thieves' work and my own research are rooted in the same principles. That's why I've decided to analyze them from my own perspective. For example, there's a matter of their methods. According to these calling cards they send out, their stated method is to steal your desires. How is such a feat even possible? Any ideas, Kazooie-kun? How about you, Markey? A question for a question, huh? That's unusual for you, but let's see. I suppose it'd be possible if there was some mental proxy for those desires.
Say,
Kazooie-kun, do you remember that story with the cookies? In that experiment, the desire for the cookie actually changed the way people tasted them. I think we can look at this in the same way. There's not something easily perceived, or they're not something easily perceived, but desire have a tremendous effect on our cognition. Put another way, if the desire is gone, your cognitive perception of the cookies skews back to normal. So, does that remind you of anything? The Change of Hearts?
right.
That's right, the Phantom Thieves' own Change of Heart. That's the basis of my theory. Their thief of desire is not metaphorical, but something more direct. We still don't know exactly how they steal these desires, of course. But if this idea of psychological tangible desires can be actualized, I think that logically follow that they can be taken away. In a world of intangibles, let's say a world composed of the contents of people's hearts. Well, they're thieves, so if they could perceive a world like that, they could steal desires like any other treasure. Hey, Kazooie-kun, you think I'm getting away here? Or anywhere here? It's intriguing. You think so too, Kazooie-kun? If it's actually anywhere close to the truth, it'd be incredible. Then again, we'll probably never know for sure unless we go ask one of the Phantom Thieves themselves. I'm laughing because, yeah, it's pretty obvious what we're having a conversation of here. I think I can construct a solid hypothesis now. I feel like I'm just one step away from finishing this paper.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kazooie-kun. You're welcome. Happy to help with any sort of research like that anytime. So, with him up to rank 7, now we get ourselves Flow Boost. Raises the chance of Flow succeeding. So in other words, it will be happening more frequently. So that is pretty damn sweet. Now, today's mental training technique. How about something like this? Thanks to Maruki's mental training, my mind feels stronger. In other words, more SP. Oh, and here, never a bad time for a snack, right? True.
Well,
I hope we can chat again sometime. Me too. Maybe we'll be able to finish Maruki's quest line before the deadline for the, for the worst boss fight in the entire game. We'll see. Hey, something unbelievable just happened. It's so surprising I don't even know where to begin. There's something I want to ask you about as well. You'll request me today, won't you? Well, let me think about it first. And we're going to be doing just that. So, let's do it. Thanks. Just stay put in your room.
Hey there.
I'm so glad you requested me. I have big news. Takase-kun's guardians came to my house today and apologized to me. They told me I won't have to send any more money, and that they'll return everything I paid them. That's fantastic. It's like they're completely different people. Like, what happened with Mr. Kamoshida? Hey, wouldn't you be... Anyway, it's such a relief. My... fair enough. They apologized about Takase-kun and admitted that what they did was terrible. They even told me that I am a good teacher. And so, I decided to really quit my part-time maid job today. I've been talking to my boss about it ever since I was hospitalized. It took a while to work out who could cover my shifts. I didn't want to inconvenience anyone. Now I can finally make a fresh start as a teacher. I can take care of my students and earn their trust. That's the ideal teacher I aspire to become. I bet I'll be an old woman by the time I achieve my dreams. Nonsense! Yeah, you're right. I'm still within the demographic age of what's considered young. I was always able to... okay. Let me try that again. I was always able to rely on you, Master. You helped me come to a lot of realizations because you were such a good listener. Thanks again. Oh, crap. What's wrong?
Thank you for using our service.
Today marks the day I graduate from being your maid. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your hard work as a master. There we go. Kawakami's up to rank 9.
Alright.
Awesome. Which means she's almost done. At any rate, what are you going to do once I stop coming here? Can you handle the cleaning on your own? I'm pretty worried about the state this place is in. I feel like you don't put much thought into your diet either. Besides, won't you be lonely? Not really. I think you're bluffing. But I guess I'm not surprised. It must be so bizarre having your homeroom teacher in your bedroom. But you won't mind me visiting the cafe area up downstairs, right? We can chat over curry. That's true. Despite how I am, you never gave up on me. So, as your homeroom teacher, I'll always protect you. Oh, and of course I'll keep my initial promise too. The one about slacking off in class.
See you later.
I'll see you at school. See you later. I think if you select I want to keep seeing you, then I think that is a flag to trigger a romantic relationship with Kawakami. So, yeah, if you do not want to romance her, be sure to keep that in mind. Anyway, hi, thanks for today. On my way home, I remembered everything. All the old memories from when I decided to become a teacher. Like when I was going through the course of it, or my first year as a teacher. Back then, I would have done anything for my students. I felt like I was capable of anything. But somewhere along the way, I forgot all about that. Reigniting your original resolve is easier said than done. You can do it. Thanks. Somehow, when I hear from you, it makes me feel like I can do anything. Weird, huh? Alright, looks like I need to close my curtain. Again, Sun is OP. Please nerf. Time to fix the camera again. Alright, that's a little better. No. Okay. We're gonna go with this. From now on, I'll support you as your teacher, so you can rely on me as much as you want, okay? Sure thing. That's all I wanted to say. Okay, I'll see you at school. Good night. Good night, Kawakami. And I believe around this point is when Around this point is when you no longer have to worry about paying for Kawakami's services, so that's awesome. My electric fan at home has gotten so old and noisy. I can't focus on my shogi studies at all. At this point, I might as well just get an air conditioner. However, I'm not really familiar with home appliances, so I'd like to ask your help. I'm going to Akihabara tomorrow, so would you accompany me? Yeah, the heat and noise would drive anyone crazy. Shopping for new stuff is kind of exciting, isn't it? Let's commit. Sure thing, I appreciate it. It's this home electronics store in Akihabara. I'll meet you there. An electronics shop, huh? It's kind of exciting going to a big store like that. It really is. It's like going to a Best Buy. It's fun. Especially if you're into that sort of thing. Maybe not casually, but even so. Just saying. I was going to buy an air conditioner, but now that I'm actually here, I'm having second thoughts. I never liked air conditioners much. They make me too cold. Plus they make a ton of noise, especially the portable ones. Sweet Jesus. But the hum of an electric fan bothers me. It makes it so hard to concentrate on my strategy books. I'm sorry I'm holding us up. Take your time.
Thank you very much.
Still, I shouldn't indulge my indecisiveness too much. That could turn into a terrible weakness in shogi. I shall try to reach an answer soon.
Hey.
Banjo, what a coincidence. And she is? Where do I know her from? You're Kitagawa-kun, from the art track, yes? I'm Hifune Togo. I go to Kosei as well. Togo? Ah, the professional shogi player. I'm Yusuke Kitagawa. It's a pleasure to meet you. Did you two also come to bask in the cool air? No, he's helping me pick out an air conditioner. Kitagawa-kun, are you here because... My dorm is a burning hellscape. Thus, the clear solution was to find a place of more comfort, so that my creativity may flow once more. Good thinking. Isn't it? Though I did decide not to bring my art supplies in the end. My funds are wholly devoted to acquiring more art supplies, yet this interminable heart has dulled my creative edge. Here I may enjoy the cooling breeze and find inspiration in next generation technology. What more could I ask for? I see, you make a compelling case, Kitagawa-kun. Oh, so you understand as well, Togo-san. With a single swing, the blade of creativity may cleave through all adversity. Whether wielded in a partner's hand, or a painter's hand, or a tactician's, what's important is that the blade is guided by righteous valor. A bit eccentric, isn't she? Kinda like you. Is that a compliment? Is something wrong, you two? No, nothing in particular. By the way, Togo-san, have you settled on an air conditioner? No, I'm trying to decide between an air conditioner and an electric fan. Between the two, I prefer an electric fan, but the noise would still bother me. I did see an electric fan that functioned with no blades. Perhaps that would suffice. A bladeless fan? I saw a tower fan where the tower was hollow, yet air was still flowing out of it. Technology has truly come a long way. That settles it. I'll go with that one then. With such revolutionary technology, I may be driven to create innovative new stratagems. I'm glad I was able to assist. If I may ask, what do you plan to do with your old electric fan? I would be happy to take it off your hands.
Huh?
Oh! Another acquaintance of yours? You're very well connected, Kazooie-kun. Ah, if it isn't Mifune-san. She's an accomplished fortune teller. Fascinating. What kind of fortunes does she tell? She knows everything.
What's wrong?
Not everything, and without my tarot cards, I can't divine much anyway. Oh, but I can tell a little bit based on your personal aura. Ah, I see. The two of you seem to bear a very interesting connection with Kazooie-kun. It's somewhat different from ordinary friendship. I sense quite an unusual bond indeed. I see. Well, you aren't wrong there. Yes, that sounds about right. You really are a mysterious person. Their stars burn with such intensity. What strange destiny could draw them together? By the way, Mifune-san, why are you here? Oh right, I was looking for a replacement for my old electric fan. I know the worst of the heat is past, but I can't make it through these Tokyo summers without one. What a coincidence, that's what I was looking for too. These two were just helping me decide what model to buy.
Is this?
My goodness! Another strange coincidence. Perhaps the fates conspired to put us all here, now that we can pursue the bladeless fans together, yes? Huh. Bladeless? How is a fan supposed to blow air with no blades? I'm not that gullible. Seeing is believing. Shall we go inspect it for ourselves?
What?
What? What in tarnation? Well, that turned out pretty well. Okay, let's readjust the camera again. Maybe I don't need to worry about darkness anymore.
You're back.
That's better. For now. Okay. Well, that was fun. Okay, looks like we're hanging out with Yoshida tonight. I'm okay with this.
Everyone.
Okay, looks like more of the same. Hello, Kazooie-kun. Stamina is important for public speaking as well. You're still young, but take care of yourself. It's almost time. I'd appreciate if you could be around afterwards today. I'm sure I don't have to remind you about what this concerns. How's your availability? Well, at least we can raise his confidant a bit more, so let's do it.
Thank you.
Thank you for your concern. A speech about the Phantom Thieves. There are some things I want you to hear, so please come and listen in. Listen to it. The stage is set.
Thank you.
I appreciate it, but... I know, you're not going to be my right-hand man, right? Don't worry, I won't pull any tricks. Feel free to talk about being falsely accused. I'll handle whatever comes from it. I saw Kuramoto's grandson around here somewhere. I bet he's curious about today's speech.
I see.
I haven't spoken to him since we last met. This speech should serve as your response to him. I didn't think any of the parties would back No Good Tora. He's going to talk about the Phantom Thieves, right? I couldn't care less about him. I'm just interested in hearing about the Phantom Thieves.
Very well.
Okay, I'm going to get started. Do your best.
Yes.
I will, especially with you looking on.
Everyone.
The reason they're causing such a stir is because they are addressing the world's problems. What are you doing, Toranosuke? Setting aside whether their actions are right or wrong. There is one thing I can safely say about the Phantom Thieves. A belief in conviction has the ability to move a person's heart. I'm sure you are all aware that I am No Good Tora, the one accused of embezzlement. I was a fool 20 years ago. It's no wonder that I was considered a failure as a politician. However, because I was accused like that, I was able to understand the suffering of the weak.
The most important thing is...
Why am I in politics? In the past, it was merely for personal gain. But why do the Phantom Thieves continue to change hearts? I believe they do it for the world and its people. And in choosing to do justice for others, they had no choice but to deluge themselves, or disguise themselves. No matter what the world says, I fully support them. I'm just an average civilian, or average citizen. However, I will continue to voice my beliefs. I may not be able to become a Diet member this election, and I may not be able to affect change during my lifetime. But I've made my peace with that. I will be happy as long as I can be a meaningful stepping stone for the future of our youth. Thank you for listening. I set the stage for nothing. So you have no intention of accusing old man Kuramoto? That's right. Sheesh, such a heartfelt speech for someone your age. People are probably laughing at you as we speak. I doubt any of them were motivated by your words. I might be the only one in this entire city who has. Or who was. Whatever, I can't say the name. Proceed as you wish with your candidacy. I'll take measures to ensure the party backs you. Within the limits of my abilities, of course. Goodbye. My candidacy, huh? What an unexpected turn of events. The Phantom Thieves. Perhaps it's the effect of you moving my heart. What are you talking about? You have a bright future ahead of you as a Diet member. I'm sure you'll be able to stay composed with the opposition when the opposition taunts you. The Phantom Thieves, the power to change a person's heart. I don't possess a special power like they do, but I won't lose to them when it comes to conviction. Speech is my only weapon, just my voice and my words. That's how I win people over. Thank you for sticking by my side, Kazooie-kun. You're welcome. More than happy to stand by you no matter what. So, he is now up to rank 9. Only one more to go. Contrary to what I thought, getting your heart stolen isn't such a bad thing. If he's a member of the Phantom Thieves, then... I'm talking to myself again. Another bad habit of mine. Time to finish up for today. Yeah, that's a good idea.
See you again.
Good job. That was definitely eventful, that's for sure.
Oh my heart.
What are the Phantom Thieves doing? Aren't they a bit late this time? I'm on the edge of my seat here. Yeah, they can take Okumura down easy. Oh, I wouldn't say that. Excuse me. Those Phantom Thieves need to hurry up and deal with Okumura. Not just him, but all companies that exploit their employees. Yeah, we're in trouble too, you know. Take out one, you gotta take them all out. It's only fair.
Man.
What are they ranking us over the coals? I don't even know what that sentence was. But regardless... Well then, let's begin class. We'll start with a summary of the previous lesson.
Well...
Mr. Inoue, please come to the faculty office at once.
What's all this?
Oh? I'm going to the faculty office, so make sure you take this time to study. Cool. We get to slack off today. Kawakami's been kind enough to give us this free time, so we better put it to good use.
What do you want to
So what's the plan? Let's read. Thanks to that book on speed reading, I should be able to get through this quickly. True that. Alright, let's see what we need to read on. I think we already know about the Sky Tree, so... that talk about, yeah, we already read it, so boom, done. Okay, let's see. What's next? Theme Park Escort. This sounds interesting. Enjoy a world of dreams filled with popular attractions. Destinyland in Maliyahama, huh? It's a hugely popular spot that's great for families and even going on dates. I could never go there by myself, though. You have to invite someone or it'd just be too lonely. Funny enough, this is kind of hilarious as this is their own version of Disney World. Or Disneyland, depending on where you are. Funny enough, I've never been to Disney World or Disneyland for that matter. I would love to go, but I know my sister's been to Disney World a few times in Florida. Definitely a place I would love to go myself. That's for sure. It would definitely be a fun time, but I would definitely go with family and or friends. For sure. Especially my sister. She is a big Disney fan. Just saying.
Oh.
So you finished reading Theme Park Escort. Now I'm really interested in Destinyland in Maliyama. Funny enough, once you finish the 5th palace here, and everything's said and done, you are actually invited to Destinyland yourself, so reading it may not be 100% necessary. But reading it now to get it out of the way, I guess saves a few seconds. Lol. You should invite someone to go there with you sometime. Oh, don't go without me! Yeah, true. There are ways you can save some serious cash when it comes to booking a trip to Disneyland. That's for sure. But, obviously, that needs to be planned well in advance. And that's the same holds true for any sort of vacation destination anywhere you go. Who could have made that announcement? At any rate, let's return to our lesson for now. Phew, that was a close one. Kawakami helped us get a good chunk of free time, though. You think the Phantom Thieves are freaking out? I wrote Okumura, too. I hope they'll handle it quickly. I hear he's really corrupt. If anyone needs a change of heart, it's him. The board of directors is putting pressure on the vice principal. There's something seriously wrong with the vice principal. Huh, interesting. Hey, what's Akechi up to? He's in hiding now that everyone's turned against him. Public opinion has truly flipped between him and us, but I doubt he's given up. And if we don't hurry, the public will turn against us next. Fortunately. There are already signs of that. Then let's move. We can't waste our popularity. We can't go wasting our popularity. I'd like to stop my father as well, for everyone's sake. Considering Haru's circumstances, we must follow through with this. It's true. And we should get on that relatively soon.
Do you know the answer?
Therefore, in this context, the nuisance of idealism is the complete opposite. I saw a lot of errors on the previous tests, so please be more careful in the future.
Hey!
Excuse me, no sleeping in class. Today's examples will be on your entrance exam, so make sure you know them. What's up with Kawakami? She usually looks so tired. I talked to her this morning about my future, and she was super polite, friendly even. Yeah, I know what you mean. She even gave me advice about my girlfriend.
Yes.
Now that Kawakami's back on her feet, Kawakami seems to be working hard as a teacher. Even more so than ever, which is pretty sweet. Alright, time to fix the webcam again, because white lines. They're my favorite. I love dealing with this crap every damn stream now. So stupid that the auto exposure doesn't work. So annoying. Well, looks like we're hanging out with Dr. Markey again today. Are you free today? It's nothing urgent, but if you wouldn't mind dropping by the nurse's office. Oh, I'll think about it first. In fact, yes, we are going to be hanging out with him. But first, special bond reading. That's what we're going to be getting because increasing Dr. Markey's confidant is priority number 1. Especially when you are trying to unlock the 3rd semester. Which, I'm not sure if I mentioned this or not, but during my very first playthrough of this game, I missed out on the 3rd semester. But it wasn't the biggest deal breaker in the world. Considering that I still had another playthrough to try again. So, all in all, it worked out in the end. And if it wasn't for that second playthrough, I probably wouldn't be as efficient as I am now when it comes to grinding stuff, you know? Just saying.
Hi!
Anything useful? No. I definitely want to access this flower shop here, but unfortunately they only open up at night. That's kind of dumb. Well, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Let's go see Markey.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming. So today I'd like to start off with our usual topic. Not. I had you going there, didn't I? Kazooie-kun, you're in for a real treat today. I know it's been a while since you've had one, too. What do you mean? Good question. So I recently found this delicious-looking buffet. It's apparently very well regarded, has all sorts of cuisines. Well, thanks to your input, I'm making some real progress on my paper. I'd like to take you to that buffet as my way of thanking you. How does that sound? Oh, really? Of course. Honestly, I feel like this won't even cover what I owe you after all you've done for me. Well, that settles it then. Great.
Okay.
We should head over there now, before they get too busy. Yeah, it is. Markey has the easiest confidant out of anyone in the game, because you don't have to have any sort of requirements in order to meet his quotas. You just have to have enough confidant points in order to raise his level. And once you do, it's pretty smooth sailing from there. Alright, now this is all on me today. No holding back. Eat as much as you like, please. Eat as much as you please. Oh. Yeah, true. The twins are also pretty easy once you know exactly what kind of personas they need and what abilities those personas need to have. Dig in. Although maybe I went a bit overboard for my first trip. Oh, right. Sorry, would you mind if I asked you about something before we eat? It's about my paper. Huh? Shibawasa? Huh? Markey? I knew it! Shibawasa! In the flesh! Yeah, true. Especially on the New Game Plus playthrough, you can pretty much finish it immediately. What are you doing here? That's my line. It's rare to see you in a restaurant like this one. Oh, and who might this be? Oh, he's, how do I put it? We've made a deal. A deal? Not over anything shady, is it? No, not at all. Actually, this is Kazooie-kun. Nice to meet you. I'm Shiobawa. Shiobawa was one of my colleagues back in college. He's the one who recommended I pursue a counseling career. And I hear it's been doing you some good, too. I catch wind of your good going-ons every so often. Honestly, it's a big relief you have so much more compassion than most. But you can also be a bit too carefree. You don't have to mention that part, not that I can refute it. But anyway, tell me more about how you've been. Have you been? Fill me in on this guy too. Oh, but aren't you here with others? What about them? It's fine. We just happened to swing by here. They won't mind me being away for a bit. And do you think you two are really gonna be able to tackle all this food on your own? What? Oh, right. So, you're a student at Shujin Academy, Kazooie-kun. They've been on the news a lot this year. An awful lot this year. And that's where you're counseling now. Yeah, but only part-time. So, what are you two doing out in a place like this? This isn't some kind of private counseling session, right? He's been giving me a hand with my research. I've just brought him here as a thank you for all his help. Research? I had meant to mention this earlier, but my paper is finally almost finished. Congratulations!
Thank you.
It's all thanks to you, though. Paper? The one you were doing research for? You mean you're still? Yep, I'm still at it, even after all that went down. You remember when I told you that I'd finish this paper no matter how long it took me? Marky. You blow my mind sometimes, I swear. You gotta be the most stubborn man in the world. Is that supposed to be a compliment? And anyways, I'm not 100% complete yet. I haven't even begun the peer review process. Oh, seriously? I'd be more than happy to review it for you. I mean, I did perform all the peer reviews for your publications in college. Huh, really? Of course, man, why not? In fact, that's it. This is now officially a celebration. The meal's on me today. Oh, I couldn't do that. I'm supposed to be treating Kazooie-kun today. Oh, don't worry so much. Don't you want to congratulate him too, Kazooie-kun? I sure do. See? He's up for it too. I do appreciate it, but I have to say, I have mixed feelings about this. Oh, don't sweat the details. Come on, let's go for a second round. We gotta hit up the meat section and the vegetables and the beans. More beans.
That was great.
Phew, what a feast. I think I've hit my calorie intake for the entire week. Yeah, man, I'm gonna get an earful for piling on the pounds. By who? My girlfriend. Well, my fiancée to be more exact. I'm getting married soon. Ah, I see. Congratulations to you. Wait, married? Yep, married. Now you're the only one left from school who's still flying solo. Sorry to pry, but I feel like I need to ask. Are you still... Actually, forget I said anything. You were going to ask about Rumi, right? Don't worry, it's fine. Who's Rumi? She was my girlfriend back when I was still a student. I need a quick drink. I wonder, can I open my curtain back up now without getting white lines of death? No, of course not! Because I can't have nice things. I would invest in another floor lamp or something, but unfortunately I just don't have the money to do so right now. Let me see if I can fix this a little bit without going overboard. Okay, that's better. For now. Now then, back to the game. Well, I was too spineless at the time, and we broke up in the end.
Hold on.
It's not like it's a tragedy or anything, though. She's totally happy now. It's just that I don't feel ready to enter another relationship of that sort right now. I don't blame you. Especially considering your circumstances. More on that way later. I don't know anything about measuring calorie intake either. So, at least you're not alone. This was supposed to be a celebration, yet I thoroughly killed the mood. Sorry about that. No, it's my bad for bringing it up in the first place. Why don't we wrap things up here? I have to say, it's really good to see you doing well, and with your paper almost finished, too. Hey, Kazooie-kun, keep an eye on this guy for me, alright? I mean, it's pretty rare to see him open up to someone like he has with you. You're talking about me like I'm some sullen kid. But I do need to express my appreciation properly.
Thank you.
Thank you for so much for helping someone like me make their dream come true, Kazooie-kun. Anytime, Maruki. Anytime. Now he's up to rank 8. Only one more rank to go. Once he's up to rank 9, then rank 10 will automatically be achieved at the very end of the school term. So, yeah. Let's get that final rank. Well, should we get going? Don't forget to send me that paper, okay? I'm seriously going to review it for you. I won't. I'll be in touch soon.
Be careful.
Thanks for spending some time with me. Make sure you're careful on the way home. Thanks. Will do. We should definitely hang out again sometime. Maybe we'll do it again real soon. Hey, it's me. I was supposed to treat you out today, huh? Sorry things didn't go as planned. Chibiwawa has always been quick to offer me his help. Well, maybe it's because he knows I'm a little careless, though. He's a good friend. That's true. He's actually helped me out a lot. Running into Chihuahua was quite a coincidence, but a very lucky one. He was the best in the... He was the... My god. Come on, English! He was the best in the department when it came to peer reviews. Maybe you're bringing me good luck with him, too. Or maybe I'm doing too much magical thinking. Well, see you later.
You're back.
Okay. I'm contacting you not as Becky, but as your teacher today. There's something I want to talk to you about. Are you free? Well, it really depends. My deadline's coming up fast, so give me some info. I'm waiting at Crossroads. Looks like we're hanging out with Kawakami tonight. Let's see what she has to say. Please come here. Thanks. I'll stop by LeBlanc later, so I'll see you then.
Sorry I'm late. A student asked me for some advice as I was leaving. It's actually been happening a lot lately. I wonder if they see me in a new light now. I need to work hard so I can make up for all the times I let my students down in the past.
I'm glad to hear that.
Apparently they like that I'm not too serious. I guess my laid-back personality is coming in useful. So, now, this is coming from me as your teacher. An awful thought occurred to me the more I spent time with you, and I can no longer overlook such a grave danger.
And that would be?
You are way too lax when it comes to your diet. You need to be more serious about your nutrition. And the state of your room. You need to stop slacking. I mean, look at how dusty this place is. I put up with the mess because you are my client, but you need to thoroughly clean in here.
I will.
That's what I wanted to hear. There are just some things you have to prioritize over your studies, you know? Oh yeah, there's one more thing.
What is it?
You're a member of the Phantom Thieves, right?
What are you talking about? I'm just some high schooler.
That whole thing with Takase-kun's guardians worked out way too good for me. And you're the only one who knew about my situation.
So what if I am?
Well... Don't worry. I have no intention of telling anyone. There are a lot of stories about the Phantom Thieves, but in the end, they help people like me, right? That's so you. I just thought you were a problem child with a criminal record, but now I know better. I'll support you 100%. You're not just a student to me. You're someone special who helped me realize my path as a teacher. A new path where I'll never abandon any of my students.
That sounds promising.
Right? For my students and for you.
There we go. All done with her quest line.
Thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of temperance, granting thee infinite power.
As mentioned previously, Kawakami's quest line is now officially complete, and now she's up to rank 10. And as a result, she now grants a special massage. Request a massage after going into the metaverse, letting you go out at night, which I've already have thanks to New Game Plus being a thing, which again is an absolute godsend of an ability, one of the best in the entire game. And it is well worth your time trying to do this sort of crap in the first place. Even if you fall for teacher, doesn't matter. The end result is always worth it. So, alongside that, we'll also get access to fuse Ardria, the most powerful persona of the Tempest Arcana. You can now use the phone at LeBlanc at night to ask Kawakami to come and give you a special massage. Kawakami's special massage will remove exhaustion and allow you to go out at night even after venturing into a palace or mementos. And after completing Kawakami's quest line, instead of her being her maid outfit, she will now just come over to your place in her regular school uniform. In other words, in her regular normal street clothes. So, that's an additional piece of detail worth mentioning.
Okay, let's get into it. 50 terms, go! I don't want you to flunk your exams. I'm going to go the distance with you.
That was fun. That's interesting.
Hey!
Oh wow, you're able to grab a seat today. Let's see what we have left to read. Magic Menace, Wise Men's Words, Guiding the Heart, and Bucko's Story. We need to pick up some more books soon, so let's read up on Magic Menace. Good or evil, the threat of magic can be felt all over the world.
What are your thoughts?
There's danger afoot in the internet world too, it seems. very true, actually. You still got time to read. Let's go a little further. Do you have virus protection? Introducing the newest software. From whom and what is the name of the product? What are the reviews? Hopefully it's not read by a robot. So you finished reading Magic Menace. They were like gentlemen thieves targeting evil corporations, but now they're just glory-seeking hackers. They're sort of like us Phantom Thieves, in that nobody knows exactly who they are. That section of your computer security was difficult, but I'm sure you gained some knowledge from it. Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that was an efficient use of your time.
Now everyone.
Autumn is for eating. Autumn is for art. Autumn is for reading. Stories will use whatever reason they can to pull in customers, this season in particular. Yes, people also say that autumn is for sports. A while back, baseball was the national sport, but these days people have been into soccer. As you know, black and white are the common colors of soccer balls. Now then, Kazooie-san, can you take a look at this picture?
Do you know this?
How many white and black shapes are there respectively on a soccer ball? That would be 20 whites and 12 blacks.
This is it.
Precisely.
That's correct. The ball is composed of 12 black pentagrams and 20 white hexagrams. It's made up of a total of 32 surfaces. By the way, apparently soccer balls used to be only one color. They changed it to black and white so it would be easier. It could be seen on television, or so I hear anyway. The television was still in black and white when they started airing soccer in Europe. Also known as football. Not American football, but football. At any rate, the contrast of white and black next to each other, it's a slick design, don't you think? It is kind of interesting to know that little bit of a random piece of trivia. So, pretty neat. A recent design that's caught my eye is the Moon Burger, which uses an egg to represent the moon. I'm well aware of the bad rumors surrounding Okumura foods, but you can't argue with hunger. You think someone like her really eats hamburgers? I would say so, maybe once in a while. Nothing really to the extreme like every single night, or every single day for that matter, but even so, I'm just saying. When are we sending the calling card? We found the treasure, so I think we should get on this soon. Why not meet up with everyone when you're ready? Let me think about it first. Hi, how have you been? As far as I can tell, my paper just needs some finishing touches. Though you'd be welcome to drop by even without the academic excuse, of course. So, in other words, we can max out Maruki's Confidant now. Kinda. Well, you know, get it up to rank 9. Just saying. So, we're going to hang out with Maruki one more time. We're going to be spending at least one more in-game day when it comes to Confidants. I know we still have technically 17 days to get the next boss fight done out the way, but it ain't gonna be easy. But let me tell you folks, the end result will definitely be worth it.
Here we go.
Plus, doing this in between the boss fight itself means that we don't have to have as much downtime waiting for the next part of the story to begin proper, you know what I mean? Alright, let's hang out with Maruki. Thanks. And I'll be waiting at the nurse's office.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
You see...
There's actually something I wanted to talk to you about. And that would be... I know this is a little personal, but... You remember how my former girlfriend came up the other day, Rumi? Yeah. We were even engaged, if you can believe that. She was so cheerful. I mean, she could get pretty aggressive. She was always kind of hot-headed, but always so kind, too. She was the best thing that ever happened to me. I didn't deserve her, but if we had our shot, my life would have been so much happier than it has ever been. But reality's never that simple. A burglar broke into her family's home. Rumi and I have been visiting. We were there to see what he'd done to them. It was just bad luck. But it didn't end there. He must have been desperate to escape. He attacked Rumi on his way out. I was right there with her, and I couldn't do anything. Pathetic, right? No, not at all. Sometimes playing the hero is just not a good idea. I mean, you may make things worse in the long run. Even so, just saying. We were lucky Rumi's injuries weren't more severe, her physical ones at least. But the shock of the incident was too much. She had a mental breakdown. Who can blame her? She was attacked by a freaking burglar who broke into her home, beat up her family, and then beat her ass to a pulp on the way out. Who would not have a mental breakdown after that? Seriously. I mean, if you don't have something like that, then there's something wrong with you. Just saying. Sorry, not sorry. We talked about that, didn't we? How wounds of the heart aren't as straightforward as physical ones. She never really recovered from what happened, even after all this time. So, in other words, she kind of has PTSD of the entire incident. Which, can you really blame her? I kind of lost myself in that pain for a while, too.
Why?
She didn't deserve that. None of them did. None of them did anything wrong. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. When I saw her in that hospital bed, I made a vow. I swore I'd do all I could to fight back against the unfairness of reality. If someone suffered like that, I'd help. Like I said before, Rumi's in a better mental place now. She's happy. But that pain I felt back then, that's how this project was born. And thanks to you, I finally found the true goal of that research too. I don't care how long it takes me, I will make my dream come true. For Rumi's sake, of course, but for you too, Kazooie-kun. I honestly don't have the words to say what all this means to me, but I can at least say this. Thank you so much for everything. Thanks to you, I found my answer. And once it's ready, I hope you'll let me use it to help you find the happiness you deserve. What do you mean? My path is clear now. I think this will probably be the last time I come to you about the paper. Kinda sad. I know how you feel. It means a lot to me too. I'll let you know when I finally finish that paper. When I do, I'll have to thank you one last time. You helped me see my dream through. I owe you so much.
Now.
But for now, I should uphold my end of the deal. I've got a really special one for you today. I think you're ready for something on another level now. I can sense a strong bond of friendship from Maruki. More so than any adult of which Joker or anyone has interacted with in the entire game other than Sojiro and to an extent Sai. But more on that later. But anyway, now that Maruki's up to rank 9 in this Confidant, we got ourselves Detox DX. Raises the chance of Detox X succeeding. So this will be happening much more frequently. And once you achieve this rank, you are now locked into the 3rd semester. So if you made it this far, congratulations. You have unlocked the 3rd semester and an additional 25 hours worth of content. Great! let's make the playthrough even longer than it needs to be. But hey, what can I say? Persona games tend to be long. And this one was really special, so I figured, why not? Also, there's one more thing I want to tell you, but I'll save it until I finish my paper. I just hope you can forgive me for it. Oh, don't mind me. Sorry that came out way too ominous. Thanks to Maruki's mental training, my mind feels stronger. And 5 more SP. Oh, and here, never a bad time for a snack, right? Thanks.
Well, see you.
Excuse me. So like I said, you'll automatically achieve Maruki's 10th and final rank within his quest line once November rolls around. Once that term ends, then Maruki will of course say his goodbyes to everyone, and at that point you will achieve rank 10. So long as you have achieved rank 9 by the time you made it to that point. If you fail to do so, then you will not get this rank, and you're stuck. So, there you go. There haven't been any mental shutdown cases lately, right? Not since Okumura took first place in the rankings. Perhaps the culprit behind them is being cautious due to the success we've had recently. So it's because of us. Damn, I'm glad we're famous. But it's highly probable they'll become active again. Especially if they think the Phantom Thieves aren't actively attempting to do anything. We are also going to be in trouble if we don't let public opinion go down the path it's heading. Yes, there have been a great deal more interesting comments lately, and we're all trying so hard. Our inactivity must be upsetting. We should keep that in mind. Alright. Oh, looks like Akechi wants to hang out. You free tonight? Stop by the shop. I got a job for you. And couldn't you make some time after that? Let me think about it first. Hey, good evening. I'm in Kichijoji right now. If you got the time, want to drop by for a bit? Let's hang out. I had a feeling you'd come. Thanks. I'll be waiting. So in other words, I think we're not going to be able to raise Akechi's level just yet. But we'll see. And it looks like that is a no. But it's still a good idea to hang out with him regardless. So what I'm going to do here is first, I'm going to get another calling card so that way I can maybe get some additional Confidant points towards Akechi and raising his level. Which, let me tell you, raising his level is pretty damn important. I mean, it doesn't affect the third semester unlock requirements in any way. Oh, okay, guess we're not getting a calling card. Well, that stinks. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Since it doesn't affect the third semester unlock requirements in any way, that honor only goes to Maruki. It does affect the ending, though. So what I mean by that is, when it comes to the true penultimate ending after unlocking the third semester and all, there's an ending that you can get that involves Akechi-kun. How exactly? Well, it is kind of minor, but at the same time, it really isn't. It's actually something a bit more significant and more thought-provoking. So yeah, I'm definitely going to try to get this special thing with Akechi. Which, it's not going to be easy, that's for sure. But I know it can definitely be done. Because I've done it actually once before.
Here we go.
There we are.
What do you think?
So again, it looks like we will be leveling up Akechi right now, but at the very least, we will be able to get some nice items, or at least buy a couple more items to maybe impress Akechi, even if it's just a little bit. It ain't gonna be much, but it's gonna be something. I wonder if I can buy a silver bangle. I hope I can, because I haven't bought one of those in a while.
Take your time.
Game secrets. That sounds interesting. Gimme. Okay. Alright. Almost done with our prep work for the day, so let's first boom, 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 done, and done. That's all the books I wanted to buy. Okay, here we go, Underground Mall. So if you want to know where you can get a silver bangle, I feel like it's at this particular jewelry store. No, it's not. Okay, my mistake. It's the one with the gem that looks like a Chaos Emerald.
Have you made your decision?
Heart ring. Ring insect of a heart-shaped jewel. Ooh, gimme. And here's the silver bangle. Perfect. Okay, coolio. Alright, let's hang out with Akechi. Hey, Kazooie-kun, good evening.
Hey,
I have some time before the shoot. If you're not busy, do you want to hang out?
What do you want to do?
Let's hang out.
thank you.
Good, then let's get going. Akechi looks to be enjoying himself. It seems he's made a discovery through our discussion. I feel like my bond with Akechi will grow stronger soon. Great! So next time we hang out with him, he'll definitely level up in this Confidant quest line, which that is very well desired. Who could that be now? You have tomorrow off, right? I'm gonna be on standby at the hideout, so we gotta play games. I'll bring an awesome one tomorrow. I'll show you the ropes so you can use it to let out your stress. Oh, but if you're busy, then do that first. I'll wait. It's a retro game called Power Intuition. Look forward to it. Time to make like a tree. We should get some sleep if Futaba's going to be here during the day tomorrow. Yeah, true that. Although, are we going to hang out with her, or are we going to be going to the palace? That's something we're going to have to decide by tomorrow. Who needs a police when we have the Phantom Thieves? So true. So much for being a great detective. Akechi-kun is finished. I'm really curious about their true identities. Those calling card posters are collector's items now. I wonder if they're being inflated and scalped for like 3 to 4 times the price or higher. Hey Banjo, Futaba's down here in the shop. Sounds like Futaba's here. Come on, let's go downstairs.
Well then.
Oh, by the way, the Home Shopping Network's on today. Let's see what they have on sale. Okay, what do we got? Phantom Thieves Set 2. We get Calling Aura, Smokescreen, and 5 lockpicks. Next, Thief Fun Set. Ooh, 3 calling postcards. Well, that's definitely something I want, so give me the Thief Fun Set. You never know, these things can definitely come in handy in more ways than one. Alright. So it looks like we can send the calling card today. And you know what? We're going to be doing that. But first, before I do anything, I am going to save progress here just in case. As before we head to the hideout, one thing I'm definitely going to be doing is I'm going to the Velvet Room and I'm going to maybe fuse some more powerful personas.
Hey, inmate.
So let's head on in.
You certain?
Okay, first off, let's register some personas, see whom we need to register. Duh. Definitely not you. No. Okay.
Are you sure?
Alright, we're done with registration. Now then,
Guidance.
as far as whom we're going to be fusing, I think we're going to be doing an advanced fusion here. We're at level 51, so the best we can make is Seth. Although we can't hold any more personas. Well, that stinks. Alrighty then, let's just do a fusion result and see what we can make that is within reasonable power. Barrel sounds pretty good.
Looks pretty tough.
Weak against wind and curse, though. That's definitely not something I like.
Looks pretty tough. Looks pretty tough.
Let's see what else we got. A new sort of persona we have.
You okay with this?
This is one of the DLC personas. I'm not sure if this is a part of the Legacy DLC set, or if this is a part of the paid DLC set of 4 personas. So, let's take a look and see. As far as the abilities it has some really damn good abilities, which, again, the Legacy DLC is always worth downloading. It's free, so why the hell not? And as far as its default trait is Grace of the Aleph, decreases HP SP cost to 0 during 1 more. In other words, this has the best trait in the entire game. This is a persona born within one who held a fate outside that of your own tale of rebellion. However, that persona still bears the power of its original owner. It shall be of great help to you.
Select the skills you'd like to enhance.
So let's do it. Give me that, and as far as what abilities we're going to transfer over, let's see. Okay, hang on. Let's see what else we got. It's weak against thunder, so I guess we'll make it nullified against ice, so we don't need to worry about that. We'll give it this. Okay, and finally one more. I think I'm gonna go with this.
It will receive extraordinary power.
Let's do it.
My.
Let's see what else we can make. Like I said, I am planning on doing an advanced fusion, for sure. Okay. There's some nice abilities. Let's see. Increases defense, increases attack for all allies. Get rid of that. Revives one fallen ally to full HP. You know what? Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Alright, what else can we make that is within reasonable power?
Not terrible, but not impressive.
I don't think I need anything like that, especially with the upcoming boss fight.
You okay with this?
For sure. Okay.
Now choose.
Now it's time for the advanced fusion, and the persona I'm going to choose to fuse is going to be Seth.
Looks pretty tough.
Although, I already have a Seth in my compendium, which, you know what, now that I think about it, I think it would be more cost effective to bring that out.
Finished for now.
So let's go ahead and do just that.
These are the paths you have walked.
So let's go by level, maybe? No. I got an idea. ABC. Okay, where is Seth? Here it is. And here's what I'm going to do. When I summon him, I'm going to lock his entry. So that way I don't overwrite an important ability such as High Counter, which is something that is needed for the Strength Confidant quest line, which I've already taken care of, but if I play through this game again, I'm definitely gonna keep that ability for sure. So let's see if we can do something pretty sweet.
It seems it will become a skill card. Some modification, huh? Let's execute 'em. Fusion.
Hail Rider, that actually sounds pretty badass. Okay, so when it comes to my personas and what I want to have, I definitely want something that can attack with multiple elements, if at all possible, without going overboard. Obviously, I have my aces, so if I screwed something up, which it looks like I did, it really won't be that big of a deal.
Looks pretty tough.
Yeah, no, we're not fusing that yet. Not for a while.
Do you really need this?
You know what? Let's go with White Rider, and let's go for Bloodstained Eyes. A chance of ally avoiding attacks by foe inflicted by elements. Sure, let's go with it.
It will receive extraordinary power.
Hang on, before we go with that...
It will receive...
Yeah, okay, we're good.
I see.
I know it seems kind of weird that we're making some personas now, but again, it's good to be prepared for the battle ahead. Well, that's actually pretty good when it comes to abilities. Anyone else? Oh, right, there is one more thing that is worth mentioning here, and that is... Can I make something more useful? Well, no, not really, unless I want to go overkill.
You okay with this?
Okay, no. We're not doing that. So, the other thing I was going to mention here was... It is possible to get a fusion accident, or any sort of accident whatsoever. And I'm pretty sure the end result when it comes to accidents are the same as in fusion alarms. And depending on what you're doing, the accident will boost stats even more, or it'll grant you a randomized persona,
Do you really need
or something else in between. Regardless, though, it's still something worth mentioning.
Not terrible, but not impressive.
Okay, no, we're not going with that. Alright, I really should go over my persona list and see if I have all my bases covered when it comes to abilities. Yeah, I got lightning, fire, light-based damage. Let's see. I do know that I'm gonna need wind as well, which thankfully I have with another persona. Even though they're weak against fire, it's really not the biggest deal breaker in the world. And if worse comes to worse, I can always break out my aces if I need to. And besides, I also have Seth as well. That's another really good choice. Alright, I think we're good when it comes to persona...
You change your
when it comes to preparations of our personas. So, let's head back and get ready for the fun to officially begin. So, one thing I'm definitely going to do is first, let's head to the clinic and see if I can buy some additional items, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to be needing. So, I want to buy something.
Please head to the exam room.
Let's buy some items and start stocking on everything we need. Let's see. Already maxed out on that, so we're good when it comes to those. Buying 20 more of these will throw away all the cash that I have, which coincidentally really isn't that big of a deal breaker, but still, these renewals are very, very expensive, so be careful with how much yen you spend on these things. So let's just buy 10 more. You never know. You never know if things happen to happen.
That should work. Here you go. Oh, did you decide? Thanks.
There we go. Perfect.
Take care.
Like I mentioned previously, it's very, very important to have yourself fully prepared for anything.
Okay.
Thanks for inviting me. Oh, I'm the first one here?
Yep, you've got 'em all beat.
I see. Actually, this may have been a stroke of good luck. There's something that I want to discuss with you.
Discuss? What is it?
What's the situation?
I've been thinking. I want to be more helpful to the Phantom Thieves. So I came up with a new approach to fighting in hopes of making it a regular strategy in our battles. But I need your help to make it happen, Mona-chan.
Oh, me, eh? Well, if you need me, then who am I to turn you down?
Thank you. So, I'll get right to it. What I'm thinking is... And that's how we finish.
Haru? Sometimes the stuff you come up with honestly scares me.
Oh, it's absolutely fine if you don't want to.
Not another word. I'll do it. You deserve only the grandest of performances.
Great! Thank you, Mona-chan. I wonder if the star will grant us our wish.
And it looks like it has.
Alright.
So, with that, Morgana and Haru's showtime has been unlocked. You unlock this after choosing to hang out at the hideout after you secure your infiltration route within Okumura's palace. So, all in all, pretty good.
Just you wait, leader. I'll show you my best.
I can't wait to see it. Too bad we won't be able to see it in this...
Oh yeah! I nearly forgot because of how good Haru is at fighting. But she's new to the team, right? Shouldn't we do what we did for Yusuke and Makoto?
Ah, you mean the Phantom Thief basic training. There's much we need to teach her.
Please do.
Oh, someone's excited.
Then again, I already told her the gist of things. What other stuff should we talk about?
Oh, about how we defeated my fiancé in there. Will that have any effect on my father?
Nope. They did something similar in my palace, but I'm perfectly fine.
Is that so?
But man, that cognitive person stuff is crazy. He was so similar that even Haru couldn't tell.
That might have just been a coincidence. Usually, cognitive people look totally different. The version of me in Kamoshida's castle was terrible.
And the version of me at the museum was a painting, not even a person.
Now that you mention it, why isn't there a cognitive version of me? Is it somewhere in there?
Well, I could imagine a couple of reasons why we haven't seen it, but I don't think you'd like them.
Come on, don't think about that dark stuff. Anyways, if a dude's cognition can change the scenery or even the people in the palace, couldn't you use that to make a dream world filled with places and people you love? Man, palaces are super promising. My greatest hopes and dreams might still come true. Well, that's kind of impossible this time. But maybe we should try in the future.
That sounds fun.
In any case, if Haru followed that conversation, there's nothing else we need to teach her.
Okay, cool. Alrighty. Now, it's time to get ready to send that calling card. So, once again, let's go ahead and save, just in case. You never know. You never know what may happen in Okumura's boss fight, which, as I've mentioned previously, it is the most infamous one in the entire game. It's definitely gonna be something, so let's send it.
Alright, let's do this.
We will entrust this to you, Haru. Okay. I place this in my father's study, and the treasure will appear, correct?
If he notices the calling card, then yes. Are you afraid of doing this to your own father?
To be honest, a little.
I don't blame you.
Try to recall your anger. It will guide you in the right direction.
So we're carrying out this plan tomorrow?
That's right.
All right. No staying up late tonight then.
We can laugh or cry all we want, but we only get one shot at this. Everyone, I'm counting on you.
I'm counting on you too, Mona. Speaking of Mona, we're going to have to rearrange our party because in order to get everything prepared, you're going to want to rearrange your entire party here. So the setup we're going to have is, of course, our leader, which we can't take off. Haru is going to be the star of the show. We're also going to need Ryuji and Morgana. That is my recommended setup, but others have had success with other characters and other setups as well, including one with Makoto and Yusuke and On, but honestly, I feel as though having Ryuji, Morgana, and Haru delivered the best results. At least for me. But how you choose to do it is entirely up to you. So at this point, we can't go out, we can't do anything now that the calling card's being sent.
Okay.
Tomorrow's the big day. You can try to relax or do as much prep as you can. Just do what you need to before it's too late. It's true though. Alright, let's go ahead and add this new piece of decoration.
Hey!
That's the swan boat in Ishigara Park, right? Maybe me and Lady An can go someday. Okay. That's all we got for now. Now then. Let's see. Looks like we can make some curry, so let's go ahead and make some.
I see.
Making curry for tomorrow? That's not a bad idea. It really isn't. Make sure you have some SP restoring items on you, because this boss fight is going to be very, very draining.
Make sure your clothes up.
Okay, as far as what sauce we're having. By the way, what was that brown sauce you added? That would be Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce? I think that's how it's said. I might have butchered the name, but whatever. This handy condiment adds acidity and richness to the curry. It's perfect for enhancing the flavor profile of a dish. Oyster sauce can be used the same way. These sauces add a mature, deep flavor, as if you simmered the curry overnight. Worcestershire sauce, huh? I can barely even pronounce it. Me either. Welcome to the club. You threw it all together with such gusto. Indeed I am. I mean, indeed I did. Whoops. Wow, I can't grammar right now. I no speak English.
Yes, all right.
Alright. Time to eat and head to bed. Kazooie-senpai, thank you so much. What's wrong? I'm sorry, I'm just so happy. I just got out of that meet I was talking to you about, and my routine was the best I've ever given so far. So I just wanted to thank you for that. I didn't do anything, though. You're the reason I've come so far, senpai. You helped me so much, even with mundane things. I just can't thank you enough. Please, I just want to thank you again. As soon as I get the results, I'll let you know. So, I'll be messaging you again sometime soon. Now I better get going. Have a good night. You too, buddy. You too. Fingers crossed that you actually won this meet. Now then, it's time!
Kunikazu Okumura, the great profiteering sinner of greed. Your success and global fame exists due to the tyranny you reign over your employees. Thus, we have decided to make you confess all your crimes with your own mouth. From the Phantom Thieves.
Oh look, it's Bobby Kotick.
Before it becomes a problem. I've received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. I need you to send it over to the police. Don't make me repeat myself. Give it to the police. That's an order. These scoundrels have threatened me. Aren't the police supposed to side with law-abiding citizens?
I will not fail.
Oh boy, this is it.
This matter is urgent. Take care of it at once.
I need to let everyone know about this.
I'm kind of surprised that Okumura didn't hear that in the background. But I suppose he didn't really notice Haru's presence, so I guess that makes sense.
He even figured out when we're gonna do it?
This is different from normal. He has some nerve delivering the calling card to the police himself.
Either he's certain his heart won't be changed, or he's colluded with the police from the beginning.
As strange as it is for me to say, I could see that being the case. Whoa, the comments are coming in hot. Look! Take him down, Phantom Thieves. I don't care what the Phantom Thieves do as long as they show up, haha. Just do it quick, lol. They're just saying whatever they want. At this point, all they care about is seeing those in power beg for forgiveness.
Damn it, this isn't a game!
Exactly.
The means and the ends have been reversed. We're starting to be seen purely as entertainment.
Kind of like the WWE.
We gotta do this. We can't just drop everything now.
Considering the existence of the palace, his desires are indeed distorted. In a sense, the earlier we pull the root, the better.
And given the issue concerning Haru's fiancé, we don't have another choice in the matter.
True enough.
If we don't, then everything we've been doing up until now would just be for nothing.
I believe this is best too. After hearing my father speak, I saw no remorse in him. Ryuji and Haru were right. Honestly, everything the public is talking about does bother me a little. But Okumura may just be the one behind the mental collapses. We can't leave this be.
We most definitely can't.
I feel like he's hiding something. Something big.
Same here.
And we already sent the calling card after all. Let's do this like we always do. And steal his palace's treasure.
Alright, boys. Time to get to work. Time for what is considered to be the biggest difficulty spike in the entire game. Let's do this thing. And like I said, this party setup, I feel as though grants the best results. But that's just my opinion. Others may feel different, but even so, just saying.
Whoa.
Hey, what is that thing? Ooh, it's a UFO. Is that the Frisbee skull mentioned before? That's what they've been making here? The SS Utopia will soon enter its launch sequence from the shipbuilding dock. After retrieval of the main core, the launch sequence will commence. The SS Utopia? Project Escape from Utopia. So this is what it was about. Father did say he was going to ascend into the political world. So even this company is stepping stone for him. He will discard this place for his utopia. Wait up. If he gets out of here, we're not going to be able to make him tell us about the shutdowns. You're right. We gotta hurry. I think we can go further in now. Let's go.
Look, that's it. That's the treasure. What?
Emergency launch sequence will soon be activated. Certain areas may be shut off or destroyed. I repeat, emergency launch sequence will soon be activated. All personnel is advised to evacuate immediately to a safe area of the facility.
Whoa, this is certainly interesting.
I must be making my presence. You can all stand and watch in despair as you go down in space. Your destruction is imminent.
There's no time. We need to hurry. Over here.
So, at this point now, we trigger a countdown sequence that starts at 10 minutes. So, if we don't make it up there within the next 10 minutes, then it's game over. I am dead serious, so hold down that sprint button and don't look back. And try to avoid any and all enemy encounters. However, if you have Ryuji's insta-kill, then this should not be a problem for you. So long as you level up enough to make it so you can just completely overpower everyone who stands in your way.
Well done on your new skill.
Doing so will help you quite tremendously in more ways than one. Otherwise, if you end up getting caught, then use a smokescreen or something similar to escape from battle. You want to save as much SP and HP as possible. Dude, is this for real? Avoiding unnecessary battles would probably be for the best. Let's retreat and come up with a different strategy. No way, we ain't got time for that. We gotta plow through them. Are you even thinking? If we use up all of our energy now, we may as well toss our entire plan. Hold on, guys, calm down. You make the call, Joker. I've got your back either way. So basically, you can choose to back away, or you can fight these guys and just plow right through. That's up to you. But even so, during your first playthrough, I would not recommend fighting these guys at all. Instead, use one of your infiltration tools to throw down a smoke screen. Doing this will allow you to gain access to this treasure chest, which you would otherwise not be able to get. So, there's actually one more little secret I want to show off here as well. If you choose to go back instead of plowing through these guys and fight them, there's actually a really, really cool secret. Which again, you can easily get here. I didn't think I noticed a way to get over there. Nothing's blocking our path now. All we need is a way to get over there. Hey Joker, see any spots you can use your grappling hook on? So in other words, head up here and bam! This is a really cool secret. Talk about entering a boss fight with style and grace. It really is something else.
Hey, wait up!
We're taking the treasure! You won't escape!
There.
Well, looks like we caught up to you, Mr. CEO.
I'm sorry. I've had a change of heart. I'll prove it.
Oh really? I don't buy that crap.
Haru, you were always so agreeable. Whether it was in school or after, you only ever did as I said. You've become so admirable.
What's gotten into him?
Yeah, this is concerning.
Do you remember, Haru? You cried your eyes out when my work kept me from attending your first sports day. It was then that you stopped talking back to me. Honestly, you had me worried. Still, you stood up against me and became an independent young woman. Nothing could make a father happier than seeing that.
You still remember something that happened so long ago? Back then, you poured your heart into making delicious food. You wanted to bring joy to others. Why did you change?
Forgive me, Haru, but I would never last if my treasure was stolen. Please, don't do it. I'm begging you.
Father, let's end it here.
Ah, Haru. You foolish girl.
Oh boy. I knew it. I knew he was talking out of his ass.
What?
Overcome failure at any cost, even if it means betraying others. That is our family motto. The cold reality of kicking people down is part of business. Virtues and sentiments are for losers. What happiness can be found in acting with justice but losing the battle?
What happiness can be found through profit, gained by crushing the hearts of others?
Better that than fail. I'd much rather destroy others than wallow in the misery of debt. Regardless, I shall soon set sail into the political realm. To the upper echelons of the world. To Utopia. My name shall be etched in the annals of history.
Even though it already has.
Make your decision, Haru. If you cast them away, I'll let you join me on this ship. Stay and you will be incinerated along with this entire base. Now then, what is your choice?
Well, Haru?
You fool.
Noir!
Well, boy.
What about you there? Don't you want to get out of here alive? Want to board my ship? You're fighting against the others, are you not?
So you were spying on us.
You'll gain nothing by staying with them. That's what you believe, isn't it? You are absolutely right. Sell them out. Cut them off for your own personal gain. I'll even give you the switch once we take off. So, do we have a deal? I'll give you 10 seconds. Time is money, after all.
Well, what do you have to say?
Don't take me for such a fool. Everything's gains and losses for you, isn't it? I pity you, Mr. CEO. You lived with Haru for 17 years and you still haven't realized? In this world, there are tons of things that money and fame can't buy. What good would they be in only saving myself? Nobody could replace these guys, period. You know what that means? Your offer was a no-go from the start!
What?
Whoa, nice one!
Oh, it hit! Ha, way to go, me! Wowza! You're so cool, Mona!
You stole the show, man!
Oh yeah.
Father.
So much for the negotiation. You rebels. There is time before launch. I will crush you all!
Very well, then.
Bring it!
You little! You won't get out alive!
Well, bring it!
It's time you surrender, Father!
Give up? Try saying that after you've taken down my company's elite soldiers.
So, this is gonna be real fun to deal with.
Go, my employees. Be the foundation upon which my victory is built. Now, my devoted workers, targeting them at random won't do the trick. You have to take each one out individually. Here, target that one first. That bizarre black and white thing.
Let's break through and punch him right in the face.
Indeed, let us do just that. So, alongside the palace getting a complete rework, this boss fight it also received a rework. And funny enough, navigating your way through this entire palace is essentially teaching you what to expect throughout the entire boss fight as a whole. So, when it comes to this boss fight, it has been made a lot harder in comparison to the original Persona 5, but that's from what I've read and from what I heard online. Not saying that's absolutely true or not, but regardless though, we have 30 minutes to complete this boss fight. We should be able to get this done within no time flat.
Seriously, how useless can you all be? Whatever become of company loyalty? Very well then, Haru, teach our employees how to demonstrate their loyalty properly.
What the hell?
Yes, Father. Me?
My Haru faithfully obeys my orders. After all, she's nothing like your charlatan.
Basically, that's my father's cognitive version of me.
It is.
Hey guys, don't let this get to you. Just remember, once we take Okumura down, it'll all be over. Let's wrap this up quick.
Not happening. You shouldn't have underestimated the strength of my company. Employees, fall in line. Employees, to me.
Alright, so first round wasn't too hard. Round 2.
Every problem can be solved with more manpower. That is the strength of my company.
Happiness based on the sacrifices of others isn't true happiness.
It really isn't.
Starting again. Take him down before it finishes.
Indeed, that is what I plan on doing. So, round 2. These guys are weak against psychokinesis. So, Haru's gonna be the star of this show, and she'll be able to take everyone down without too much of a problem.
Damn these things. Chief Clerk, get in here and take care of this. Time to work.
Round 3.
Shall we?
Round 3 is gonna be where Ryuji shines.
We know their weak point.
So, the time passing is an absolute godsend, and you definitely want to have this around this point in the game. In other words, yeah, death.
Get these loudmouth brats out of my sight. Time to work.
Round 4. This is the... Okay, not quite. Round 4.
Disagrees with my vision will be struck down as an example.
My father's words are absolute.
That's right, Haru. One must strike the enemy while the iron is hot. Shall we?
Oh, screw you, dude. Well, whatever. So round 4 is when the cognitive version of Haru is going to be granting buffs and also forcing Okumura to cast debuffs on all your party members, such as increasing attack powers of the enemies as well as defense, mainly defense, and will try to decrease your own team's defenses. And as far as weaknesses on these guys are concerned, it is wind. You want to take these guys down as quickly as possible. If you don't do this quickly enough, then we're going to have some serious problems. God damn it. Whatever. Finished.
Your time has arrived, Chief Director. Go forth and show them the weight of the corporate elite. Employees, to me.
Now here's the hardest round. Round 5. And this is the problem! So, round 5. Here's how these guys work. These are super strong enemies and they're weak against psychokinesis. Knocking them down all at once is ill-advised. Why? Because in this fight, these guys have very high defenses, and taking them down in one shot is not exactly easy. And the biggest kick to the frickin' pants is that you only have 2 turns to take these guys down. You must take down all 4, as one of them will do this.
Skip it up and that up.
If that happens, then the entire phase restarts, while your stats are completely null and void. In other words, if you did some work against these guys, then the enemies will just respawn and you'll have to start all damn over again. In other words, it's gonna be real bad. Okay, so let's see. As far as what skills we're going to be unleashing. Obviously, psychokinesis is going to be a very big telling point. Alright. Alright, let's take out the sacrificial pawn first.
Nice one, Joker.
By the way, inflicting status elements on these guys is very, very handy. Criticals also help tremendously, so keep that in mind. Nice! Good crit. They also hit like a frickin' freight train, so that's something else to keep in mind too.
Can't you scrap it to one simple job? Enough of this. Target that one next. The pompous man in the black coat. I won't let some petty thieves stand in the company's, no, in my way.
There are no flaws in my father's logic.
Oh, screw you.
There's a good daughter. Now I can take pride in my work. Shall we?
Oof. Well, that's not good. Everyone's inflicted with hunger. Not exactly something we need. Thankfully, with Haru's passive, she's able to recover almost immediately. So, cool. Alright. Desperate times call for desperate measures. If you have the ability to unleash guns, do it!
Let's go. Go down.
There we go. Phase complete.
It seems ordinary workers are not fit for the job. Executive Director, come to me. Employees, to me. Now then, fulfill your duty as my right-hand man. For the eternal prosperity of Okumura Foods.
Okay, so this guy, honestly, once you complete round 5, you've all but won the fight. This guy doesn't have any weaknesses, but it also doesn't have any resistances whatsoever. So, feel free to go to town and get cracking on his ass. Send him to the goddamn Shadow Realm. One more thing worth mentioning is that throughout the entire fight, you will not be able to... Oh, damn! Talk about getting freaking wrecked! Am I right? Kaboom, baby!
What? Even him? Someone! Is there anyone here?
Nobody came.
Why isn't anyone coming?
Father, you've been forsaken even by your own employees. Let's end this, Joker.
Damn it! If that's how it is, Haru, I command you to go forth. Show them the might of our company.
Yes, Father.
Okumura Foods will be gutted if I fall. Do you grasp the situation here, Haru?
Of course, Father.
Well, then protect me, even if it costs you your life.
As you wish, Father.
Jesus, man. Talk about having no heart. Am I right?
This is how my father sees me. Nothing more than a puppet that dances when ordered. This is for my father's sake.
Okay, so the kind of Haru Okumura, I feel as though this is Royal exclusive, but I could be wrong. But just like with the Executive Director, it doesn't have any sort of weaknesses to worry about at all, so no need to worry about that. Well, that was kind of lame. Whatever, no big deal. Let's just zap. So when it comes to dealing with the cognitive Haru, just unleash everything that you can. For the first turn, you shouldn't have too much trouble.
What's the hold up, Haru? If you don't stop them, my dreams... it seems I've no other choice. Haru, self-destruct. Detonate and take those damn thieves with you.
No way! Okumura's even willing to sacrifice his own daughter? Everyone, let's destroy it before it can self-destruct. But Noir, that's... I am no longer my father's subservient puppet. The real me is standing right here, opposing him.
Here's your quota.
It's true. So, at this point, this version of Haru, she is going to self-destruct within just I believe, 2 turns. So 1 attacking round is all you get. If you fail to finish her off, then you better defend yourself. Because if you don't, you're going to die. Nice. Nice critical. Too bad it didn't knock her down, but hey, I'll take what I can get. Oh, come on! Really? Oh, dear.
So even Haru couldn't finish them off. I've had enough. Someone get in here. Anyone!
We found our chance. Joker, let's put an end to this.
Indeed I will. But first, I actually want to do something. I want to give the honor of finishing off Okumura's cognitive version of himself to the one and only Haru. Okumura should be the one to deal with Okumura problems, so let's do it. Goodbye! And that, as they say, is that.
It's a step forward.
Oh yeah, step forward indeed. Increase defense for all allies for 3 turns. Gimme.
This will help me do better.
Reflects magical attacks from 1 ally 1 time. Pretty neat. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of this. That'll work.
In the end, I am just one more in a lineage of failures. I will contact your fiancé and rescind the marriage offer. This may be the end for Okumura Foods. Forgive me, Haru.
Father.
You were behind all the breakdowns and mental shutdowns, weren't you?
I admit I spent large sums of money to help my company grow, and to crush business competitors.
Answer me, damn it! Did you do it or not?
Not personally, I had a contract! All I did was make the requests to have them eliminated!
Requests? Then there really is a mysterious criminal in people's palaces after all.
So it's true.
What kind of contract did you form? And with whom?
Come on, stop crying and tell us!
Warning. Damn it, why now? Mr. CEO, can't you stop that thing? Oh well. We can't just throw our lives away like this. Look, up there! We've taken your treasure. Huh? There's one more thing you need to tell us. Have you seen this criminal's face before?
We don't got time to get that out of him!
We'll just have to inquire about it back in the real world.
Panther! Shouldn't we bring Father with us? Don't worry, he'll be fine. We'll end up dead if we're not out of here soon, though.
I don't know. I wouldn't say that.
Only you can follow through on your own responsibilities. That is what you've taught me, Father.
Oh, shit! Well, things have officially gone completely south. Oh, shit. You know what this means, folks?
Will we make it?
Probably not. Actually, I think it's impossible.
We're counting on you, Mona!
Oh, man. Talk about a daring escape.
4, 3, 2,
And thus the palace was destroyed. Not because of the bomb, but because of something else far more sinister. As you've seen, since Okumura's shadow was shot and technically killed, you know what this means? There's a very, very high probability that Okumura is going to have a mental shutdown. Yeah, it's gonna be really, really bad and gruesome. And you'll see what I mean. Probably in the next session, but who knows.
My heart is still pounding. We did a great job in there.
You know, Morgana, you seemed almost normal when you took the treasure.
Oh? The truth behind the mental shutdowns remains unsolved, though. Okumura wasn't the culprit. Still, he did mention requesting people to be eliminated. He has to know who's responsible. Mom. Is this...
His treasure was a plastic model kit?
What's the matter? I remember Father telling me something before he changed. He said there was a model kit he really wanted back when he was a child. But no matter how much he begged my grandfather, he never got it.
Your family could get like 1,000 of those kits, though.
Okumura Foods has been around for generations, but it was a small company until my father took over. My grandfather was a good man, but not the best businessman. He'd even lend money with no collateral. It seems the debt collectors were a frequent presence when my father was young.
Well, that must be why. Why Okumura was so willing to pursue his own happiness at the expense of others.
Whoa! This thing's insane!
It is a staggering price. I've heard this can happen to collector's items, but still.
People are gonna pay that much for a plastic toy?
By the way, when exactly is the change of heart supposed to happen? Soon. That's all we know. We'll just have to wait and see what happens until then. Once he has his change of heart, we'll surely be able to find out who's behind the mental shutdowns.
Perhaps. But then again, probably not.
Exactly as you planned, sir. Everything. From the Phantom Thieves targeting Okumura, to them changing his heart. We've lost a convenient source of income, but I'd rather not risk his connection coming to light. Okumura was not fit for the political world to begin with. He should have just behaved himself. Of course, without fail, sir. I've requested that he handle the matter. Arrangements have been made. A sudden mental shutdown will occur at just the right time. We'll dispose of our disappointing connection and the Phantom Thieves at once. 2 birds with 1 stone.
So, it appears that the Phantom Thieves were completely set up, and it may not just be for this particular situation.
I'm thinking a bit about my actions this time. I was way too worried about who I am and how I don't compare to the other members of our group. Turns out I just don't have any guts, huh?
It's okay. It happens to everyone.
Thanks. I think the reason I was so hung up on wanting to be human is because I needed a goal of my own. Well, not a goal per se, but something bigger. I guess more like a reason to live. But now that I'm sure I belong with the Phantom Thieves, I know what I want to do. Do you know what it is?
I don't know.
I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure the Phantom Thieves succeed. In other words, our goals are in alignment.
Really?
From now on, I'm not going to hold anything back.
I thought your goal was to become human.
Don't make me regret my choice.
Alright. Well, Mona's up to rank 9 in his Confidants, so pretty sweet. And now he knows Protect, chance to shield Joker from an otherwise fatal attack. Coolio.
Plus, I want Lady Ann to be happy. If my actions can help her achieve happiness, that's more than enough for me.
Funny how you say that.
Thinking about how sappy all of this is.
Not really.
Well then.
Success! Now all there's left to do is wait for Okumura's change of heart. Thank you so much for today, everyone. Likewise. You must surely be exhausted. I suggest you go to sleep early. Hey, we should talk about Haru's welcome party. Didn't we just say we would let her rest, you dimwit? I appreciate your concern, but I'm okay. I promise. As long as you're okay, Haru. Well, is there anywhere you'd like to go? Actually, I'd like to walk around the school festival with everyone. You mean the Shujin School Festival? I must admit, I am interested as well. Then it's settled. That reminds me, we still haven't settled on a guest. A guest? Like some kind of celebrity? Wait, does that mean the Phantom Thieves could be one of the candidates? How about it? Want to show up? That's a bit over the top. You're getting way too carried away. Don't say such strange things. What a shallow idea. Ooh, a 4-hit combo. Sorry. Hey, another box came for you. Neat. Alright, well, glad we got that out the way and all that settled. And it's kind of hard to believe that we're already, like, at the 3-hour mark now. It's kind of crazy. All we can do now is wait and see what happens. There's no point in getting impatient now. Unless you're a speedrunner, in which case you'll be sleeping every day. Just saying. Alright, let's get a massage from Kawakami. Oh, would it be alright if I go in my maid outfit? I may have quit my job, but it'd be complicated if a teacher visited her student for personal reasons. I can't get found out, you know. I hope you don't mind me dressing like this when I come help you. Okay, so I guess I was wrong about the whole maid outfit thing. So,
How's the pressure, Master?
I can't believe my own student requested a massage. It's not weird, but if people found out...
Master?
Phew, that should do it. Cool. Oh, looks like that was pretty effective.
See you later.
Alright, I'm heading home. Don't overwork yourself, okay? Thanks. Like I said, we're pretty much done here when it comes to streaming for today. Of course, there is going to be more sessions to come. At this point in time, we're considered to be roughly at the halfway point, depending on how you look at things. So,
Make sure you close up.
yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay. Hi, this is Kawakami. Oh, it's you. I quit that maid job, but I'll still take requests from you, you know. I'll head over there, just wait for me for a bit. Sorry to keep you waiting. You just want me to make some curry, right? So at this point, now that Kawakami's entire quest line is taken care of, we don't need to worry about paying for her services anymore. She'll continue to provide them for us for free. So that is pretty damn awesome. Okay. Guess we're hanging out with Hifune. My thinking gets sharper on rainy days. The sound of raindrops increases my focus. I'm sorry, I'm not in the mood for a match right now. I can't teach you shogi right now, or rather, from now on. I'm at checkmate right now. My only option is to concede, but I can't seem to give up. I'm not sure what my next move is after this checkmate. Hifune seems troubled. So, if I have to guess the amount of knowledge you need in order to progress Hifune's quest line, it needs to be level 4 or higher. Level 4 or level 5. That's my guess. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna say level 4 at least. So, we should be able to increase our confidant a bit further, but there might be more to it than meets the eye. Let's hang out.
What?
You'll help me think? Thank you.
Actually...
Before we play, I'd like to talk to you about something. My mother told me that I should lose my upcoming exhibition match against a pro. What do you mean? It's a strategy she devised. She says that if I lose to a man, I'll get sympathy from women and as a result get more female fans. Then when I make my comeback, I'll become a symbol for strong women everywhere. That way, I can use the weekly magazine's popularity against them and instantly become famous. That won't work. I wish I could agree, but I feel my mother may be right. People do love a good comeback story. Coming from the TV industry, my mother does have a great insight for entertainment. This time around, I couldn't help but argue. It's the wrong thing to do. I actually got into a fight with my mother. It wasn't the first time, but what made me sad was I realized my mother doesn't see me as a shogi player. She said that there's no need for me to be putting so much time and effort into shogi. And that once I become famous, I can quit shogi and make money from my looks. That's awful. The only reason she continues to support my shogi career is so she can profit off of me as an idol. She doesn't mind if I lose a match as long as I build my reputation and make money. To my mother, shogi is just a vehicle to make me famous.
However,
losing on purpose is wrong. Even if it helped me to become famous and eased my parents' burden, I don't want to turn my back on shogi, a game that both my father and I love. Let's make her reconsider. If only that were possible. She's the type of woman who never changes her mind. She wants to achieve her unfulfilled dream of becoming a celebrity through me. I highly doubt she would ever reconsider. What's your mother's name? It's, Mitsugo Togo. What does that have to do with what we're talking about? I need to do something about the target for Hifune. So in other words, we can't progress any further until we take care of this momentous request of staging the Stage Mother. But thankfully we'll be able to kill a couple of birds with one stone if we manage to play our cards right. Thank you for the curry. What's up, Igor?
Huh. Looks like we made a great miscalculation, inmate. Contrary to our assumptions, it seems you have turned out to be quite promising.
Your powers continue to grow, as do the relationships you hold with your contractors. It seems the rehabilitation is proceeding at a fine rate.
We just beat a criminal.
Allow me to warn you on one matter. Being at the peak may mean you are mere moments from your downfall.
Foreshadowing.
Unexpected situations are necessary in a game, after all.
I wonder what he can mean by that. Well, we'll find out soon, as Morgana again has the same exact nightmare. I wonder if there's a connection between all this and him. We'll find out soon.
That dream again. What the hell? I'm human. I have to be. There's no way I was born like that. I won't let myself get worked up over some dream. I'm sure everything will be clear if we can get to the depths of mementos.
Alright, let's get ready for the next in-game day as we get ready to wrap things up.
wow.
What's that smell? Did you get a new perfume? It's nice. Yeah, it's a new fall fragrance. It's supposed to be mysterious like the Phantom Thieves. I thought I'd wear it to show my support while they're out there taking down an evil corporation. A show of support, huh? I could post a photo online for all the fan merch I've amassed. Maybe they'll be motivated by how passionate their fans are. Perhaps. Or perhaps not. It depends on how you look at it. And now we wait, like usual. That's not an excuse to slack off. We should still use our time wisely. Okay. So, looks like we got quite a bit of work to do. So, it looks like we got ourselves a message from 777, aka 7-Eleven. And no need to worry about that. So, with that, folks, like I said, we're going to be wrapping things up for today. The reason as to why, well, we're over the 3-hour mark by almost 7 minutes. And I figured now is as good a time as any to just go ahead and call it a day. So with that, folks, I bid you all adieu. This is General Snivy with the Persona 5 Royal playthrough. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you were able to attend the live stream live, thank you for attending. Next time, we're going to await the change of heart, which, honestly, I feel as though this one is not going to go the same as some of the other changes of hearts of which we've seen up to this point. I honestly have a very bad feeling of how this is going to turn out. And especially how this was foreshadowed beforehand, things are looking rather grim. But we won't know for sure until we witness it. So, again, we'll have to wait and see what happens. Thank you all once again so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. See you all next time.